Sacramento, the Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. First game of this trip here for the Blazers. They're hoping to start it off with a W. The big story here is the return of Rudy Gay, who had been sidelined with an injury.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, it is really good to have this guy back in action because now they're in a position where they have a chance to regain and recover the earlier playoff seeding that had kind of gotten away from him when he wasn't there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland, Aldridge and Leonard, the combo inside. Victor Oladipo is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 slot.
You know, last season, the Sacramento Kings crowd set a world record for the loudest roar at an indoor sports stadium. Talk about analytics being on display. Here's a case in point, folks. 126 decibels. Now, 127 is where you can cause permanent hearing loss. My hope and prayer is that the record stays at 126.
Here's Oladipo after Rudy Gay's bucket. Oladipo misses. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. Good. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
And for these Sacramento fans, winning that noise record, a nice way to represent their passion and dedication. They fought to keep this team, and they deserve it.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
And for the Kings playing in one of the oldest arenas in the NBA, big plans, Clark, for a new downtown arena.
And clearly a very ambitious ownership group, and they've said this new arena has to be spectacular. They're looking to build something with the wow factor to become a California landmark. We'll see if it can happen.
Here's Lillard after Rudy Gay's bucket. A 3 ball. Tries again, Aldridge. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
A drive by Collison. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Lillard. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the basket good.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Collison kicks to Cousins. 14 feet away, and he gets it to go.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard dishes to Aldridge, and stolen by Cousins. Up the floor, here's Stauskas. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Oladipo, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Lillard from outside. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Cans it from downtown. Oladipo's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist, following the shot by Carl Landry. And the rejection by Cousins. The drive by Collison. Portland grabs the miss. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Leans from outside. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Gay. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Here's McCallum, and the layup's good off the glass. McCallum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Ennis kicks to Miritich. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Tyler Ennis, a 6'2" point guard out of Syracuse, was a big riser on draft boards in only 1 season in college. He led the ACC in assists and steals and had an outstanding assist-to-turnover ratio. Ennis is very sure-handed with the ball, and he also gained a reputation for being a big shot taker and big shot maker in his 1 year at Syracuse.
Trailblazers trail by 3. The dish to Williams. Here's McCollum. Good on the triple. McCollum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
And Tyler Ennis, so skilled, a great handle. He's able to play under control, too, at all times.
Yeah, very fundamentally sound, and he keeps a great balance between scoring and setting up his teammates. And I like the fact that he stepped into big moments during his 1 year at Syracuse.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now, here's Lillard. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Right through the D for the layup.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Ennis kicks to Miritich. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they don't let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
McLemore dishes to Thompson. Williams with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 2. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
Tune in Friday, April 17th. Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls go up against Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets. Hoops action.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Rudy Gay is out there with Evans. Then there's Thompson. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's McCallum in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here is Aldridge. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Puts up the baby hook. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? In the 3rd position, Rudy Gay.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position. But where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's McCallum. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points.
Oh, how about that basketball,
Run, that's
man?
beautiful.
Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going. Well, Ben McLemore seen as perhaps a steal when the Kings selected him 7th overall in last year's draft, but his rookie season was a colossal disappointment, defensively and offensively. He really struggled to contribute.
McCallum, the pass to McLemore. Evans trying to get open. That's good from McLemore on the assist from McCallum. McCallum's got 3 assists in the game. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And McLemore, an excellent shooter in one season that he had at Kansas.
And you combine that with his athleticism, Kevin, and he's got tremendous upside. That's why he was so highly regarded as a prospect.
The Trailblazers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Carl Landry's checked in for Sacramento. Collison comes in for McLemore. And a switch here also for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Mirotic. The drive by Collison. Unloads from 13. Here's Cousins. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Cousins has got it all tied up now for Sacramento. And Oladipo kicks to Aldridge. Stolen by Landry. And now the Kings fast break. Here's McCallum and blocked. They retain possession.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one is off.
Rudy Gay traded twice in the last couple of seasons. Really, it was his big contract that led to him being dealt, because Gay is a quality player, but the feeling was his production just didn't live up to the cost.
There's the pass to Ennis. Oladipo for 3, and that one's good. Oladipo's got 7 now in this quarter. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, 2 good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
And for Gay, traded from the Raptors to the Kings in December. Really, he had one of his best seasons once he was in Sacramento.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins signed by the Kings to a max contract extension in 2013. Coach Mike Malone said, quote, "We've made a huge commitment, not only to him as a player, but as a person." He added that Cousins' biggest jump will come from handling adversity and being comfortable when he's uncomfortable. Once he does that, it's scary how good he can be. Kevin?
A fiery disposition. If he can channel it, the sky's the limit. Thank you, Doris. Guys in Sacramento, Rudy Gay shooting well and passing better. And Steve, for the season, did a good job of getting to the line.
Yeah, and I think he might have read some of his critics in terms of his game. He's been picked apart in terms of his shot selection and that sort of thing. So, you know, that efficiency was exactly what a lot of people have been clamoring for.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
And now a look at Darren Collison, some of the numbers on him. In the back half of the season, he's been nothing short of marvelous. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve, someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Turn it from the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 6.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Collison kicks to McCallum. Into O'Neal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Excellent D there from Williams.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Portland.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
58 seconds left now here in the second. The drive by Collison. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Sacramento making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Mirotic is checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Collison. Drilled from 11 feet out. Collison's got his first bucket of the night.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
McCollum dishes to Leonard. Boom, he jams it straight down. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Collison, the pass to O'Neal. The 3. No good. Got it off in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Portland out in front, up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Here's who Jerry Stotts is starting the second half with. Aldridge and Leonard, the combo inside. Damian Lillard out there with Oladipo. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3.
Nick Stauskas was born in Ontario, Canada, 7 days after the NBA awarded Toronto an expansion franchise. Nice little factoid there. When he was 10 at a Raptors open practice, he got called down to play some 2-on-2 against Vince Carter, and Stauskas buried a 3 on him. Now he's an NBA player himself. Man, that's a heck of a turnaround in about 10 years.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Deep threats, that's the only way to describe these guys who have led the NBA in three-point percentage in the second half of the season. Number 1, Darren Collison.
Well, this guy's been getting good looks, Kevin, and they've been falling for him. I mean, he's on balance, he's squared up, he's confident, and he's shooting in rhythm. As a result, that percentage is way up there.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and Kid Gilchrist kicks to Oladipo. Offline with his 3. The Kings trailing. Passes it to Stauskas for the lead. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Carl Landry parlayed a strong season with the Warriors in 2013 into a 4-year deal with the Sacramento Kings. He missed the first half of the season with a hip injury, but when healthy, he's instant offense.
Here's Kid Gilchrist, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kid Gilchrist has got 6, And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So, which team can make a little run here? We'll see. And Landry, an efficient scorer throughout his career, has a knack for finding angles to finish inside over bigger defenders, and has that terrific pump fake that he uses to create openings and work himself to the line.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Guys, Kings head coach Mike Malone, a demanding, defensive-minded coach. Some might fear that he'd rub his team the wrong way. But star big man DeMarcus Cousins loves his approach, saying he's done an incredible job of keeping us together, keeping us motivated. I'm with Malone until the end. He has my back, and I've got his. Good working situation, guys.
It's all about getting that buy-in from your best plays. Thanks, Doris.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Stauskas' shot is off. And Landry, reliable at the free throw line, a good shooter overall with range out to about 20 feet.
And he's working to add that three-pointer to his game as well, Kevin. Those corner threes, the shortest ones you can take, I think that would add to his arsenal tremendously.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of. No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
A drive by Collison. Collison with another miss.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Offensive rebound. Leonard, no luck.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
The kick out to Collison. Lots of room. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference.
Darren Collison could be the fastest player in the NBA with the ball in his hands. Westbrook, Parker, obviously in the conversation as well. But Collison, the son of 2 track stars, he is just explosive.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Cousins. Evans comes in for Carl Landry. McLemore's checked in for Stauskas. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Darren Collison. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. And Collison loves to use his quickness at both ends, a blur in transition, Clark, and defensively, he'll hound you for the full 94 feet.
Well, again, we've talked about this before, Kevin. You've got to play to your strengths. He's a little undersized, but as they say, speed kills him. He looks to make the most of his speed.
Ennis dishes to McCollum. The kick out to Williams. Fires for 3. McCallum with the rebound.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
That's good. And it's 13 points for Rudy Gay.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
McCollum kicks to Ennis. Williams for 3, and he gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
McCallum, the pass to Evans. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Evans has got his second bucket of the night.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Williams for 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
And he gets it to go. McCallum's got 10.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Ennis, good.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Gay banked in off the glass. He's got 15.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Here's McLemore. Portland grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Ennis. Off target with his 3. And the Kings pushing it up now. McLemore with the ball. Evans, good.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Here's McCollum. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Trailblazers lead by 6. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
Coming up this Friday, April 17th, Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Be there.
Here's Lillard. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. McCallum is out there with Collison. And it's McLemore at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Collison with the ball. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from McLemore.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the basket by Lillard.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that 3-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
Collison kicks to McCallum. Outside Landry. Out to the right wing. A baseline Jay. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from McCallum. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
Hammer time! Wow. Hammer time! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points.
Look out!
Watch out. Man, that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Fantastic reverse dunk, Clark. Had to get up high for that one.
Boy, and that's the kind of play, guys, you know this, that can really spark a team.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboards.
They are killing them with that 3-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Sacramento. Stauskas comes in for McCallum. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
All right, Doris, and he gets the bucket.
And it's really rare to see someone Lillard's age be able to be so calm and collected when that fourth quarter rolls around. I think it's a tribute to his level of confidence. And that confidence is mixed with humility. And that's a nice combination that allows him to perform well late in game.
Stauskas' shot is off. Portland leading by 9. Leonard dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, you look at the way he approaches the game, the way Lillard can take over as a playmaker, and he has all the ingredients really to dominate the fourth quarter.
It's a big reason why he led the Blazers back in so many games last year and even exploded for 25 points in one fourth quarter. So, you know, that game still sticks out to me as one of the most dominating performances I've seen, and it just showed how talented this kid is.
Good.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Leonard, the pass to Lillard. Inside, here's Kid Gilchrist. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Still a close game here, though. That's surprising considering they're rarely grabbing any rebounds.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Stolen by Collison. And another fast break for Sacramento.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Well, they're still in the driver's seat, Clark, so I'm not ready to say it's game on just yet. But another transition basket? Well, now it's a different story.
The Kings trail by 6. Pass to Stauskas. Feeds to Cousins. There's the triple. And Rudy Gay with the three. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Marcus Aldridge just checked in for Mirotic. Three-pointer Lillard. That's good. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 6. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Collison. Here's Stauskas. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kid Gilchrist. And there's the rejection. And now Sacramento on the break. Shot's good by Gay.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Looking at the game for Kid Gilchrist, he's got 8 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
Well, you know, he understands the value of those easy points. Also, you know, getting the opponent into foul trouble. And those are big. Those are the little things that will add up for a team trying to get a victory.
Here's Cousins, and there are the Kings with another bucket. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City. Lillard outside. Pass to Aldridge. Tipped. Landry with it. He kicks it to Collison. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Nobody near Gay. No good from three-point territory. Portland's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Oladipo for 3. Connects from downtown.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Nobody near Gay. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
Lillard from outside. Great D that time from Collison. Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. He's off from 3.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
To tie it up. Oh, a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come out empty-handed. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For